It being a fresh week, Monday, the normal hustling and bustling already have started. Monday days that some people find it difficult because they feel that is when the week will start in earnest, and then whatever you put in Mondays, that is what will follow throughout the week. We hope you are prepared for this Monday to put in your best. For us in Ekwa Television, particularly Nigeria Now, we are prepared to give you the update of what is happening, in and around the nation. Lois, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine. Happy
Monday.
New Week.
Happy New Week, yes.
I remember on Friday I was saying happy TGIF, right?
Thank God.
And thank God it's Monday.
Yeah, thank God it's Monday.
Yeah, just like you said, we should be prepared for the week, because wherever you take, the spirit you take, start the week with is what will take you to the end. So we should be in high spirits so that we will not break down on our way down the week. So we pray that God will give us the strength and the enablement to achieve the will in which He has allowed us to be alive.
Yes, and then to add to it, the month of July is Ekwa TV month. This is the month that we are celebrating God's faithfulness, and then thanking viewers for believing in us, standing with us, supporting us in all ramification. We are really appreciating you for always being there, and then following us with our programs. We really want to thank you. And then knowing that 30th is the day that is been set aside for us to celebrate 4 years on air. 5 years in existence, but 4 years on air with a steady transmission 247. Really,
that's really worth celebrating.
It is. Today on Nigeria Now, don't forget, you can follow us on YouTube and Facebook, and then drop your comment on what we are discussing. Your input is really, really important. Today we're going to look at Nigeria's population, and then the social media, who are the people that take the chunk number of people that vote and people that use social media. But quickly, let me just look at the statistics. Research shows that Nigeria's population stood at 214.1 million in January 2022. The data shows that there's a population increase of 5.3 million, which is plus 2.5% between 2001 and 2002. Then you have 49.3% of Nigeria's population is female, while 50.7% of the population is male. And then at the start of 2022, 53.4% of Nigeria's population lived in urban centers, while 46.6% lived in rural areas. I just want to quickly roll this. 16% of Nigeria population is between the ages of 0 to 4. And then you have 22% of the number of ages 5 to 12, then 14% of 11.4% of 13 and 17. But we are going to look at the ages that are eligible to do election, that is from 18 upward. But 13.0% are between the ages of 18 and then 24, which if you talk about the social media, you can see these are the people that we can really tag and say, okay, these are the people that you can find them very active in social media. Then we have 13.6% of ages 25 and 30 34, which you can also tag, you know, youth and very active. Then you have 10.1% population between the ages of 35 and then 44. Then you have 13.6% 25 and 34. Then you have 10.1% the ages of 35 and 44. Then 6.7% ages of 45 and 55. Then you have 4.1% 55 to 66. Then you have 2.8% 65 and above. This is what we have.
You know, talking about social media and voting behavior, and then the users of this particular social media, because if we're talking social media, we have a lot of platforms. We have the Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, WhatsApp, and there's TikTok now that is fast emerging.
Yes.
We have LinkedIn and a couple of them that some people use outside this country. Maybe we're not very conversant with it around here. But talking about the major platform that we use, this ones that I have called, we have seen how from the statistics you've given, we've seen the number of people that are using this particular platforms to either communicate from one person to another, or to publicize and all of that. And we have seen how this has had a major impact to elections in the country, especially the past elections we've had, that's 2015, 2019. It has really played a great role. And then INEC have said that youth could play a significant role in deciding the direction of the 2023 elections. And from your statistics, we have the population of Nigeria has more youth. And then based on INEC, they said 9.2 million, that's of youth between the ages of 18 and 34 have registered for voters card. They are fully registered, and then the only thing is for them to get, most of them to get the PVCs that when they start issuing out. So we've seen how people are using this social media to do one thing or the other, and we're looking at the way it will make an impact in the coming elections, because a lot of people are getting more informed about candidates, about parties, about the things that are going on in the country especially. And so it's becoming wide. People, it's gaining more acceptance and all of that. So these are some of the things we are going to look at today, even as we discuss.
Yeah, and then you just mentioned 9.2 million youth
from ages 18 to 34.
From ages 19 to 34. And then when you look at the general election 2019, you know, the winner was declared with 15 points, some figures thereabout, million vote as a winner. And if Nigerian youth, now we are talking 9 million. So when you subtract 9 million from 15 million, you know what you get? That's 6. So that is already the gap. So already the youth now have an idea of what they want, because in Nigeria you need let's say 15 million and above to win an election. So looking at this, is it enough to do just the registration? Because I remember Remo Omokri, you know, who he said it is not enough for people to just be on social media,
of course,
not to just do the right thing. Because if you look at what is happening on Twitter, Facebook, and then WhatsApp, you know what is going there, the argument, the campaign, and then you start wondering if the election will end on social media. Already you know who will have the day, but it's not enough. So that's why we are trying to look at, okay, how can this number of people that are on social media and are very active, how can those activities on social media be translated to success of 2023 general election?
Just like I said earlier, the society has fast evolved. Looking at things that have been going on, we look at elections in 1999, you know, in 2003. Yes, and then you can see the difference between these two periods, and then coming to 2007, coming to 2011, coming to 2015, 2019, and then now we're looking at 2023. You can see the kind of campaigns that are going on social media, and like you said, Reno said, it is not enough. Of course, social media cannot give you the candidate, cannot make a candidate win election just if you don't go and do the needful. You understand?
Or you pray and stay at home.
And stay at home. Your candidates will definitely be at home with you.
Sure.
The person will not even smell Aso Rock at the end of the day. So it's not enough for us to be on social media campaigning and saying a lot of things, you know. There are a lot of memes going on on social media, and then you wonder how people come up with these kind of things and all of that. It's just, sometimes you just wonder the creativity of humans, you know. But then that is not enough for us to just be on social media. Social media just gives us the opportunity to know this candidate, to see their antecedents, to just know them, you know, the political parties, to go and vote and all of that. But we need to even go to the polling unit on that very day and then cast our votes the right way. That's the only time your votes will count. And we have seen that as of January 2020, Nigeria had 33.9 million active social media users. And WhatsApp is the most popular platform used in the country with over 90 million users. Then Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram followed as the most used social media platforms in Nigeria. For Facebook, it has 86.4% users. Instagram has 77.9%. Facebook Messenger has 71.2%. And then Twitter had 57.4%. These are the statistics that we have the users in Nigeria. And so there are some places in the country that still do not have access to social media. They depend on maybe the radio. Basically, that's where you see, if you go to the thick bush, you meet any kind of person, maybe this farmers or the header with their radio sets, listening to things that are happening in the world, in the country, BBC Hausa especially. That's what most of them are inclined to. They listen to that a lot. And then we're looking at how this will be able to give us more advantage coming 2023. And we've seen a lot of things coming out. I, for one, have seen a lot of awareness coming out. But like we've said earlier, that is not enough. We want to just tell our viewers that social media is good for us to understand certain things based on these elections that are coming. But you need to go and get your PVC, you need to go and vote next year when the time comes. Do it well and do it wisely.
Okay, talking about the spread of social media, you know, this statistic shows that 46.6% of this population that we mentioned, 214.1 million people, lived in rural areas. Do you think the spread of social media is enough?
Like I said, if not the social media, we still have the conventional media, that's the radio, and then the television that we still get information from. Just that, you know, before the social media emerged, the conventional media had a limited coverage of its content and all of that. People were not really informed. Just like I mentioned, all the general elections we've had in the country, you can see the difference from that time till now, you will definitely see that there's a gap. There's a wide margin rather in how people are being informed. They are being knowledgeable about the electoral process. You know, people can even come out to say, no, we don't want this person. They can even use that person for to even catch jokes and all of that. We've seen a lot of that happening. But before then, even if you have those things in your head, there's no how you can even say it. There's no how you can say it to people. But now you have WhatsApp. With WhatsApp, the WhatsApp is basically your contacts, people that you have, their numbers, and then you can share broadcast messages and all of that. You can make them know the things that you know too. Unlike before, you can know something, but you can't even go to the television station and say, okay, this is what you want, just like 2 lines of a message you want to send to the television or the radio. It will even cost you much. But now with your phone, your laptop, your tab and all of that, you can just type something and then post it on your WhatsApp. People will see it, and you know, you don't know how many people might see that. Then we look at Facebook. Facebook has an even wider coverage, unlike WhatsApp, that although more people are on WhatsApp because it's kind of private, I feel. So more people are on it. Some people, you find some people, they are not on Facebook. They will say they don't want Facebook. Like me, I hardly even go on Facebook because there are a lot of things happening around there. So I don't really patronize Facebook as much. But your WhatsApp, you will go there all the time because it's there.
It's your contacts.
Yes.
So mostly people that you know, you relate with, you know.
You know, and then for the WhatsApp too, now there are opportunities for you to create groups. You know, you tell people of a lot of things, you can learn things and all of that. So you can see the difference between that time and now, and how people have known certain things. Before, you will not even know that what the president is traveling. Some people might not really know that he's traveling and all of that. But now, at one instance, you just know that something is happening. Look at the issue on Friday that we talked about. Wike going to meet, although they've come out to debunk that particular rumor.
Yeah.
That Wike was going to meet Tinubu in France, and he came out to say no, that's not, you know. But before, you won't even have that happening as much. So that's just it.
Yes, I can see the impact of social media really rubbing on every activities that we do every day, because like you said, some people prefer some particular platform simply because of the nature of the caliber of people that are there. Like you said, people, I notice people prefer to follow Twitter, you know, because of the nature of people that are there. Facebook, they tend to see it like is a platform whereby you get, mostly they target as people that are there are just children. Let me use that word. Like people that don't really they are not matured. Let me use the word. Like they are not too matured. Yes. Like they are not matured there, because that's when you see all kind of news, or fake news. You know, people will sit down in their comfort of the room and then create something that is not true, and then they send there, and then before you know it, the rumor starts circulating, and then before you know it, the damage has been done, and then misleading people with wrong information and the rest. And that's why people are being careful with, but we are not saying that there are no matured people there. There are people that their page, you know, it's something for you to follow, because you get to know so many things that is happening, that is genuine, and then people follow them. Whatever they see, whenever people see them post something, they like to go through it, you know, and then read. So like I was saying, I can see it rubbing in everything that we do, and then it's really increasing even the awareness of what is happening in the political arena, because we are trying to see, okay, how the social media is, but still at that, the social media is still misleading people. Like you will hear that this person have become, or this person have joined this movement, and then before you know it, the story is not really true. But I think the most important thing here is that these platforms, they are they are good.
Yes.
And that is why we are saying people should use it positively, because it's very important to take advantage of this this technology and then spread what is positive. If you are a politician, you are expected to sell your candidate or to sell your party or to tell us what you have done or what you will do, so that people will see and then they will ask questions. Because I see that platform now is platform that people ask questions, particularly now that politics is on. When you say, is this person that you want, people start asking questions and they want you to defend, you know. So I feel the social media is going to add value to our 2023 election, because it is where this movement, it is where the movement started, the issue of get your PVC. And then before you know it, everywhere catch fire, and then you can see the effect showing when you go out and then check those places where the registration is going on, and then you start wondering.
Amazed.
Yes. So I really see how would I put it, like when it comes to 2023 general election, I see the social media playing a major role, because it has reached a point that people don't even really follow the conventional media, simply because they feel some are being biased with their reportage or something.
And you know, following the conventional media, we've seen some people don't even bother watching TV, but because some of these things are on your phones, now there are apps. Most of these channels have their apps, like Equa Television. We stream our programs on Facebook. Like right now, if you go on Facebook and Equa Television, you will see this program going on. So people don't really go to the conventional media to get information like that, although they still do. But sometimes if you're not opportune to even be in that particular, even if you're in your car, you can watch it and then you can know what's happening. We've seen and you can even comment, like you can call, you know, based on real time, you know. That's what this technology and internet has done, and it's really going well. And I've seen that a lot of all this negativity has reduced to an extent on social media, and I think we should continue to do more to keep from all this fake information and rumors that keep going on from time to time on social media. And then if we harness the social media well to our advantage, definitely all these things have disadvantages, but if we look at the good part of it, I think it will go a long way in especially the general elections that is coming, because that's the major thing that is happening in this country right now. You want to know what is happening all the time. It's just politics. And well, we'll see how it goes.
We will see how it goes, and I believe I can assure you that it will go well with Nigeria, because I begin to see, even from the conversation, you know, the different age group, you know, the statistics that we have already put in place, you know, you can see how people are talking, you know, to themselves, you know, in that particular age group, you know, trying to pass information, to create awareness and to sensitize people on particular thing. That is the much we can take for today on Nigeria Now. Lois?
Well, just go and get your PVC. That's what I can keep saying. Get your PVC. Don't get tired of going to register, even if I know it's difficult, but don't lose hope. Keep trying, and I know you'll get your PVC soon, so that we'll all vote 2023.
Yes. Well, on that note, we want to say thank you to all our supporters, that is Equa TV supporters. You know, you are the reason why we are still on air. You are the reason why we are doing what we are doing. So we are praying that God will continue to bless you. God will continue to open doors for you, even as you as you continue to support what we are doing. And for our prayer partners, we really want to appreciate you too, because your prayers is the one that is keeping us and the one that is pushing us to do what we are doing. Thank you so much from all of us. We're saying bye-bye.